I want nothing but Joe Driscoll stories for this segment.
Yes.
Reusse, I never met the guy. I feel like I know him personally.
Oh, he was a beauty. There's I've got a million. One of my favorite is I put the one on Twitter, so I won't repeat it. The one about when he calls me in Fort Myers and wants me to do something about the Irish bar not being open and killed Kenny on March 17th.
On St. Patrick's Day.
1,750 miles away, Joe. I don't think I can do much, but anyway, that was. But I mean, there's a million of them with this character. He's great.
That's good.
I got.
Hey, no.
Let me tell you something. Yeah?
Let him go.
Who's Joe Driscoll?
Wow.
Joe Driscoll would have been probably the greatest athlete in the history of Southwest State, Minnesota, if they didn't have those damn classes.
Yeah.
Those pesky
Football quarterback, basketball point guard. He got 58 against Gaylord once. And before the three-pointer, great pitcher, great superstar in town ball. Moved around rather frequently, but was just a character. He just died he had a stroke about 3 years ago, and he died yesterday at age 71. And it is in Reaver's world of town team baseball. This is a dramatic event because everybody knew Joe.
That's a pretty young age.
Reusse, here's how I explained him to Kenny. I said, if you didn't know Joe is the kind of guy where he could walk into a room of about 150 people, and within 90 minutes, everyone would be listening and howling at stories he would be telling, and everyone would love him. Is that fair?
Oh yeah. That's pretty good. And he played on that. The first time I got to know him was Prior Lake put together this baseball team that that basically was an all-star team, and that's when Joe first left LeSueur and started traveling around. And I think they won 3 straight state titles, and then for no reason the state board threw them out because they didn't like how good they were, right?
Yep.
Joe was on that team. Then he was on Red Wing. He was on Dundas, and his greatest years were with the Arlington teams that were dynasty, 7, 8 years, 9 years there. Rarely played at his hometown team, LeSueur. And, Kenny, you have to have some kind of a legal residence within a certain amount of mileage
Sure.
to play for one of those teams.
Right.
So I saw him down at Red Wing once, and I said, "So what's your address here?" And he pointed at the payphone at the ballpark. And then another time, he was playing for my friend Billy Nelson at Dundas. And I said, "So where's Joe staying down here?" And he said, "In my kid's treehouse."
What did he do for a living?
He was a painter.
Oh.
He was a painter. He an independent painter, though. Not. He didn't have any boss telling him he had to go someplace. He was. Last time I heard about him as a painter, Glenn Mason called me.
Yeah.
The former Gopher coach, and says, "I got a guy that here painting that says that he's your idol." And I said, "So Driscoll's there, huh?" Driscoll's there painting. So
wait a minute. Pat, he's not part of the crew that you told me last week off the air would hang out in your kitchen until noon drinking every day.
No,
okay.
But he could have fit right in. That was my brother and his group.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He was down there. The other story I love, and I guess I told it again last week, though, is he was Nancy was he was with Nancy for like 15 years, and she finally married him. And I was down there at his game when he was 50. He was retiring from regular town team ball that year at 50, and we were talking about how Nancy finally married him. And the guy, one of his buddies, says, "You know why she married him? We used to charge both girlfriends and wives $1 for beer, and then we raised it to $1.50 for girlfriends. So she married him so she could save the 50 cents on beer, basically."
Can we cut to the NBA for a moment?
Sure.
They need a ceremony. Only hockey has a nice ceremony at the end of a series. The NBA guys, they were falling down and running around and walking around in circles.
You want something orderly.
Yeah, there was nothing orderly about it.
No, but we did get to see Wiggy,
Yep.
one of our all-time favorites,
Yep.
almost become the MVP of the series.
Mm-hmm.
If there's ever a mark on this franchise, it's we rat him out of town as a complete stiff, and they love him in San Francisco because he'll guard people and he'll do whatever he has to do and run to open spaces and get rebounds. And it's
And he did not do that
brilliant.
here?
Well, he certainly wasn't surrounded by as many good players. That has a lot to do with it. But
Right.
he did have his moments where you forgot that he was out there. He could disappear at times. He's a very low-key, quiet guy. I think he's almost introverted by NBA standards. That's saying something.
You know
But,
what they have in Golden State, Joe? Culture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody use that word yesterday?
I thought I heard it either in an interview or during the broadcast. I can't remember which one. But
Worst
know who
worst
gives you
team in the
culture?
league 2 years ago. Last year they lost the play-in game. This year they're the national champions.
But 2 years ago they had Steph was hurt and Klay Thompson was hurt and
Durant had
they
left.
they didn't have their team.
The key to this series was the other night when Steph didn't do anything and they still won.
Yeah, Wiggins. Wiggins had the big game that night. That was he played great. But yeah, I thought Celtics would win last night, but they ran off 21 straight at the end of the first quarter and early in the second quarter, and that'll take the spunk out of the home crowd. I'll tell you.
The NBA's done and the NHL is yet to play game 2 of the finals.
That's true. That's true. Come on, Avs. I want Dirk Cooper to win the cup.
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice fellow the 2 times I talked to him.
The Avs or the Tampas are one of those teams though where it just doesn't seem to bother them that they lost the first game.
New.
Oh no, they lost the first 2 to the Rangers
Right.
and won the next 4. So.
Right.
Yeah, I would not bet on them to say the least, but I'm hoping for them.
You know what they got going for them? They don't need to go to the lake because they've been in a warm, beautiful city all winter long. What do they care?
Right.
They don't need to get to the lake.
That's true. That is true. By the way, hell, as late as this season's ended, Joe, we'll be past June 20th, so the days are getting shorter anyway.
That's
Why go
right.
to the lake?
Your lake time's limited.
Oh, why would you bring that up? That's next
Coming
week.
up this week.
Yeah, why even go to the lake once June 20th is passed, so.
Twins
I'm out in
at
the backyard here looking at the pool and hoping someone comes and uses it one of these days. So. Anyway.
You're like Tony Soprano watching the ducks land in the pool.
Yeah. We had ducks early, but they left. I don't know where they went. You know what we have in the neighborhood?
What?
Got to get Kenny over here with a gun. Feral cats.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
There's a family of them. There's about 7 or 8 of them that you see running, and we had 2 of the little ones in the backyard. But the other morning, when I grabbed the paper at 5 in the morning, they're a little bigger than they used to be. They're getting bigger. You know, they might be cute when they're 2 months old, but they ain't cute when they're a year old, climbing up trees and eating every bird they can get their hands on. You know?
I'd love to help you out. Let me ask you something though. How would the neighbors feel about 12 gauge going off at about 4:30 in the morning?
I think we're gonna have to go her down to a high-powered pellet pistol.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, was a pellet they had to kill a cat, though?
Oh yeah, yeah. Today's pellet guns are amazing, Reusse. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I'll get you a cat. It's no problem.
No, I told you, dead cat.
Right.
If
Not a
Richard
problem.
Reusse was still alive, it wouldn't be a problem. He'd drive right up in a cul-de-sac with a 410 and blow up away, man. He hated cats because they ate baby pheasants.
Yep. Twins at Arizona tonight.
Yes.
U.S. Open underway.
Yeah, how much? I haven't watched much yet. How about you?
I've watched as much as possible.
I got to chuck out of Phil shooting 90 though.
Yeah, he's off to a bad start today too.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be playing, but I think he's still pouting because he took so much heat. He got everybody mad at him. He got the Saudis mad at him, and he got the traditionalists mad at him too. So he managed to hit the doubleheader right there.
Well, do we know what the Saudis gave him?
The rumors are $100 million to support it. Yeah, to support it. So,
Did they give Dustin more than that?
I don't know. That was a big hunk of money too.
Yeah.
Kenny, I got a question for you.
Yeah, shoot. Go ahead.
Street Outlaws at Brainerd this weekend. Supposedly they're going to have 20,000 between the 2 days, Friday today and for Saturday.
Oh,
So I
Lord.
went to the Discovery Channel and tried to watch it.
Yeah.
This is like a bunch of hootenanny guys, just it's street, just running on a track like you would on a street in the city. But it is a pretty rednecky collection of teams that they have there. It's not a very sophisticated group. Have you watched it at all?
After you started doing ads, I looked it up, and it looked like sobriety was not one of the requirements to participate.
Even if you're driving.
Yeah. It looks like they're having a lot of fun, and I'm guessing it's going to be utter mayhem up there.
Yeah, I asked Christy to have somebody call me to explain it to me, and about an hour and a half later, she said, "I can't get anybody. It's complete chaos up here." She said, "They're all nuts."
Reusse, I was supposed to tell you, the roommate wanted me to tell you that Ryan Dungey has come out of retirement and is racing
really?
again. He's racing the outdoor series, yeah.
Huh.
And I guess-
when is Meadville then? not Meadville. What's the
Millville?
Millville. when's
I
that
think it
come
comes
up?
up in July. I think it's earlier on the schedule these years.
Do you think we can get the mayor to go down there with us sometime? 'Cause
No
he's a
chance.
motorcycler down
No,
Is this
No
off-road
chance.
biking?
it's motocross.
Yeah,
Motocross? Yeah, I like that.
there. Motocross. They jump off big hills, Joe,
Yeah.
sideways and all kinds of stuff. And break bones and get up and go do it again.
Yep.
Well, very good, sir.
All righty. Have a what a gorgeous day, fellas. Get out there. Hit the links. Do
All right, thank you.
Fantastic.